Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, this is an exciting one for you folks. We have a Venomoth set for you guys. Probably the most underrated bug type Pokemon out there. It hits very hard. It's obviously not as hard as Yanmega, but this thing can really get it going. It's really hard to stop. So we're gonna frenzy today with Venomoth. I've been wanting to do this in BDSP, but ran out of time. So here we are. So glad it's here in Gen 9. So let's do a Venomoth set. So Venomoth, oh my gosh, it's ZU. Oh, that hurts. Venomoth, our team captain, Frenzy, running a choice spec set with the Tinted Lens. So Tinted Lens, if you don't know, essentially not very effective hits deal double the damage. So effectively negating the not very effectiveness of stuff. So if we were to, so we have Bug Buzz, Sludge Wave, Terra Blast, Psychic. So Terra Fire, says Fire Psychic is very good coverage. And this hits just about everything really hard. Let's do an example. If we had Sludge Wave is not very effective against Dragon type, so say someone sends out a Goodra against this Frenzy. So essentially Sludge Wave is going to just do normal damage with a +1 boost to it. Venomoth, what happened? Venomoth's stats here, although 90 across the board, that +1 makes a big difference for this Venomoth. And it's going to do a lot of damage. If it's allowed to get going, it's going to do a lot of damage. The +1 is huge. It's decently quick, timid nature. It's just a fantastic mon. And Sludge Wave and Bug Buzz, these two powerful moves, especially that Sludge Wave, this is going to do a lot of damage if it's allowed to get in. If defenses, it's going to break through the walls basically. Only one, it's not going to break through special walls obviously, but it's going to do a lot of damage, especially against stuff like Komodo, which we've seen. Psychic's going to do some damage. Any fighting type for that matter. We've seen a bunch of great Tusk in the Gita set, for example. If we had Venomoth and we clicked Psychic, hell yeah, we're going to destroy him. So yes, that's our Venomoth. Probably our lead in this one is going to be Lariat the Swampert, rocking the Terra Dragon for defensive purposes, running Liquidation, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Flip Turn, fully offensive Swampert. There's no rocks, okay, there's no gimmicks. It's just we're just going to Lariat you to death with the Earthquake, Liquidation, Ice Punch, 110 attack power. Swampert is very bulky in its own right, so if we can send this thing out against an electric type, we're gonna eat that hit. So Regieleki's better watch out. We're gonna eat the hit, and effectively we can fire off a really good Liquidation or Earthquake. And ground is pretty spammable everywhere, so it's gonna hit hard, and it's not gonna be pretty for whatever wants to come in. And we have options. We hit just about everything. Liquidation, Ice Punch, Earthquake, we hit just about everything. So Lariat is going to be one to watch for this set. Of course, we have two choice mons, so these two mons are going to rely solely on positioning, which I think our two walls for this one is going to help us. So our defensive wall is Hardox, the Bronzong, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Body Press, Iron Defense. Probably a set you all know and love if you play Showdown. You probably see it everywhere. And it's also probably the most valuable set for a Bronzong. We're running the lowest of speed here with 0 EVs with the Impish here. So we're going to hit decently hard with Gyro Balls, but Body Press is the main attack move of choice here. Iron Defense to boost us to even greater heights, and Body Press to just squash everything. This whole purpose is to eat hits, set up rocks, do a chunk of chip, switch out. Be a reliable switch in pivot for other stuff to do damage. Tokoyami makes his return, being a special defensive wall. If you remember last time we ran this thing in BDSP, we ran a Curse Payback set. Umbreon is so bulky that it was able to take hits, and when we got the Curse off, Curse plus Payback, it did hit decently hard. Though Umbreon's bread and butter is this Wish, Protect, Foul Play, Toxic set. This is its bread and butter. This is what it's meant to do. Does Payback even exist anymore in the game? I don't even think it does. I don't even see Payback. No, but in any case, this is the bread and butter of Umbreon. Take hits, synchronize status onto other things, get Toxics off, and make use of this low attack stat with the Foul Play. If things want to set up on Umbreon, hopefully we can get it before they really set up. We can eat a hit, dish out that Foul Play, and knock out our opponents. So Umbreon is our special defensive wall for a reason. Hopefully, again, we can rely on its bulk to pivot into the appropriate switch in. El Drago makes its return. The Regidrago, we ran this thing in the NCPL as well. Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Terra Blast, the same exact spread. more or less. The only thing different is that we don't have Body Slam. We're running Terra Fairy because we can run Terra Fairy this time around. Because we have Terra type, right? This is Wi-Fi battle. We ain't playing by no rules. We're playing with, you know, the Gen 9 game. Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Terra Blast. Gonna hit just about everything. Again, if Regidrago can get going, we're gonna sweep. So hopefully we can rely on those pivots. And last but not least, to round out our Dragon Fairy Steel Core is Alraune for Florges. Our Life Orb Florges are in Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Psychic, Terra Blast, Terra Fire. Again, a lot of Terra Fires just because we need the coverage against Steel types. Of course, we have Lariat here, but we're kind of a sitting duck, so we need to kind of hit that Steel coverage. Steel is very great defensively, so if we can break those walls, that'll be really good. Florges is another one of those mons, great in X and Y. What is it now? NU. Ooh. It was great in X and Y. I've seen a bunch of footage. This seems to be its bread and butter set right here. Although it does, when it had Toxic Aromatherapy, Calm Mind, Moonblast, those are also really good sets. But I do think in the current times, more offensive Florges is the way to get most out of your Florges. I could be wrong. This is my first time actually running a Florges. I don't run Florges, so this will be a learning experience for everybody. You're gonna learn how well I can do with a Florges, and you're gonna learn, well, I'm gonna learn how much I suck with Florges. So hopefully Florges can perform here. But yeah, this is our team in a nutshell. It's very hyper offensive. If we can get stuff going, we're gonna do a lot of damage. We have to rely on our two very bulky walls, and we're just gonna pivot. We're gonna essentially keep our opponent in front of us, eat the hit, and send the appropriate switch in. Do a lot of damage, repeat, and hopefully we can go 5-0 with this team. It has the potential. It's just the synergy part. I don't know. We have a lot of bulk. I don't know if it's too passive. It's definitely more offensive than our normal run. So here's to hoping. Because I'm really not too sure how this team will do. I just really want to run a Venomoth. So this is the best team around Venomoth I can think of. But that being said, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, see how much Frenzy will do to our opponents on the next video. But until then, goodbye. Yeah, bye. Oh wait, did I need to scroll down? There you go. Yeah, hopefully you can see everything. But yes, until then, bye-bye.